You may have seen him as Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park, or Alastair Stewart in The Piano, or Merlin in the miniseries of the same name. Considered an international leading man, Sam Neill is one of the most versatile and respected actors of his generation. But behind his impressive career and charming personality lies a personal struggle. He's battling stage 3 cancer. Facts First presents he starred in Jurassic Park and now he's battling stage 3 cancer. A living legend. Sam Neill was born September 14, 1947, in Omagh, County Tyrone, Northern Ireland. His father was an army officer who served with the Royal Irish Fusiliers, and his mother was an English-born nurse. Neill's father's family had roots in New Zealand, where his great-grandfather had settled as a wine merchant in Dunedin. When Sam was 7, his family relocated to Christchurch, New Zealand, where he attended a strict Anglican boys' boarding school called Christ's College. Neill developed an interest in literature and drama at school and went on to study English Lit at the University of Canterbury. He also joined a theater group called The Group Theatre and acted in several plays. He then moved to Wellington and enrolled at Victoria University of Wellington, where he continued his involvement in theater and honed his craft. Around this time, he also worked as a film director, editor, and scriptwriter for the New Zealand National Film Unit for 6 years. He made his film debut in 1975 with a small role in Ashes, but his breakthrough came 2 years later with Sleeping Dogs, a critically acclaimed thriller based on C.K. Stead's novel Smith's Dream. The film was the first New Zealand feature film to be screened outside the country, and it helped launch Neill's international career. He followed that role up with another critically acclaimed performance as Harry Beecham in My Brilliant Career, a romantic drama set in Australia. In 1981, Neill moved to London and appeared in 2 films that established him as a versatile actor, Omen 3: The Final Conflict and Possession. He also starred as Sidney Riley in the TV series Riley, Ace of Spies. The critics responded positively to that offering, and he ended up receiving a Golden Globe nomination and a BAFTA award for his portrayal. Riding on the high of that success, he continued to work steadily through the 80s and 90s, appearing in films such as A Cry in the Dark, Dead Calm, The Piano, and In the Mouth of Madness. He achieved worldwide fame in 1993 when he starred as Dr. Alan Grant, a paleontologist who visits Jurassic Park. The film was directed by Steven Spielberg and became one of the highest-grossing films of all time. Neill went on to reprise his role in Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World Dominion. Besides that, he appeared in numerous other films and TV shows over the years. Some of his notable roles include Merlin, where he played the mythical title character, The Tudors, where he played Cardinal Thomas Wolsey, and Crusoe, where he played Jeremiah Blackthorne. He's also had roles in things like Alcatraz, Peaky Blinders, Hunt for the Wilder People, Invasion, and most recently Assassin Club, which is slated for release later this year. Chemo for Life. Sam Neill was enjoying a successful career when he received a shocking diagnosis of stage 3 blood cancer. He discovered he had a rare and aggressive type of non-Hodgkin lymphoma that primarily affects the immune system in March of 2020 while promoting Jurassic World Dominion in LA. After noticing he had swollen glands in his neck, he decided to see a doctor. He was told he had cancer and that he needed to start chemotherapy as soon as possible to have a chance to live. Prioritizing his health, he immediately flew back to New Zealand, where he lives with his beloved wife Noriko Watanabe and their daughter Elena, and began treatment. He kept his condition private until March of 2023, when he announced it on social media, thanking his doctors, family, friends, and fans for continued support. Neill has said he's not afraid of dying, but it would simply annoy him if his time on Earth was cut short because he wanted to live long enough to see his grandchildren grow up and enjoy his vineyard. He also said he wanted to continue working as an actor as long as possible because he loves it. Neill's fans and colleagues were shocked and saddened by the news of his cancer, but also inspired by his courage and optimism. Many celebrities sent messages of love and encouragement on social media, including Jeff Goldblum, Cate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep. Neill first underwent several rounds of chemotherapy, but they unfortunately did not work. He then tried a new and very expensive chemo drug that was supposed to target the cancer cells more effectively. He signed a contract with the drug manufacturer that guaranteed him free access to the drug if he survived 4 months after starting it. Fortunately for both his health's sake and his pocketbook, the drug worked, and he went into remission in July of 2021. Neill has revealed there was no cancer remaining in his body, but that he was not off the hook yet. He'll have to take the chemo drug monthly for the rest of his life to prevent relapse. He also lost his hair due to chemotherapy, but he remains hopeful it'll grow back soon. Despite his diagnosis, Sam Neill has not quit acting or given up on his passion. After finding out he had cancer, he continued working on several projects, both during and after treatment, including Jurassic World Dominion, Assassin Club, Scary Girl, Thor: Love and Thunder, and the upcoming film Bring Him to Me. Memoir Revelations. Sam Neill's 2023 memoir, Did I Ever Tell You This?, is a candid, heartwarming, and often humorous account of his life and career, as well as his battle with blood cancer. He wrote the book during his treatment as a way of distracting himself and giving him a reason to get through the day. In his memoir, Neill wrote about his childhood in Northern Ireland and New Zealand, his early struggles to become an actor in a country with no film industry, his breakthrough roles in movies like Sleeping Dogs, My Brilliant Career, and Jurassic Park, and his work with directors like Gillian Armstrong, Steven Spielberg, and Jane Campion. He also shared stories about his co-stars like Meryl Streep, Jeff Goldblum, and Laura Dern, as well as his family and friends. In the memoir, he also opened up for the first time about his diagnosis. He wrote candidly about how he coped with the troubling news, how he found support from his loved ones and fans, and how he remains optimistic and philosophical about his condition. The book further serves as a testament to his passion for winemaking, as he's the proud owner of a vineyard called Two Paddocks, located in central Otago. Failed Bond screen test. Did you know Sam Neill once had a chance to be James Bond? Yep, the same Neill who fought dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, made wine in central Otago, and has been battling stage 3 blood cancer, auditioned for the role of 007 in The Living Daylights. But he didn't get it, and as it turns out, he's glad that he didn't. In his memoir, he revealed that he was bullied into doing the screen test by his agent, and it was one of the worst experiences of his life. He said it felt so awkward all day, and he really wanted his friend, Pierce Brosnan, to get the part instead. He also admitted he was afraid of being, quote, the Bond that no one likes, and playing Bond would be a fate worse than death. If you're curious, you can watch a snippet of his screen test on YouTube. In the clip, you'll see a young Sam Neill with his shirt open and a pistol in hand trying to seduce a woman in bed with his best Bond impression. It's hilarious and cringeworthy at the same time. Sam Neill was mortified when an Australian TV show surprised him with the footage during a live interview. After being confronted with it, he buried his head in his hands and called it so cruel to play it on air. He joked that he would sue them for defamation. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know that Sam Neill has stage 3 cancer and he'll have to remain on chemo for the rest of his life? Let us know in the comments section below.